Welcome to another episode of the N.O.W show. A special episode is a special episode about the ongoing crisis in the world now. Well, I call it crisis because there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of panic, there's confusion, there's apprehension. People are panic buying. You go to cities and everywhere is empty. The streets are empty. So it's so I don't know. This caught us unawares. This caught us napping. This caught us. I'm in the Western world as it were, and I'm like, they always thought they had answers to everything, and this has beaten them hands down. It's in fact amazing. So I'm going to show pictures and videos of my trip. I'm in London now. Well, I went from London to Vienna, and from Vienna I went to Sofia in Bulgaria, and I had to come back to London because when I got to Sofia, when I went to Vienna, they had not locked down in Vienna, but the streets were empty. Everybody stayed away from the streets. A lot of shops were locked. The square, which is normally very busy, was really empty. I was shocked at Vienna because I'd been to Vienna twice, so I know what Vienna is like on a normal day. So that really was surprising to me. I also have videos of when I went through the airport, from Heathrow before I got to Vienna. Got back to London, then of course on Monday I had to go to Sofia in Bulgaria, and that was really surprising. And I got to Sofia in Bulgaria, and we were told upon arrival that we had to be quarantined for 14 days. Oh my word. I was like, 14 days. This was a trip that I'd planned since January, and it was just for a night. It was just to see, I'd never been to Sofia before, so I just wanted to go there and see what it was like, because I told myself that this year I was going to do a lot of trips and go to places I'd never been, especially in Europe. So it was shocking to say that 14 days, of course there was no way I was going to be there for 14 days. The Bible encourages us to be bold. We said we're bold, we're courageous. So I went to them, I told them that I was only there for a night. There was no way I could be quarantined for 14 days. They said that was the rule. I said, look, the flight that brought me, I was willing to go back to London with the flight. Anyway, they said they had closed that flight. I met an angel who said, okay, he would go speak to the chief of security and see what they could do. I was with another couple who were on their way to Thailand, and they were flying through Sofia so that they could get their flight. Anyway, the three of us, we went together, and they tested us. Then luckily we're staying in the same hotel, so we were allowed to go to the hotel just for the night, and they said we were not to go out of the hotel at all. And we were lucky, we went there, and we even tried to have a meeting together in the hotel lobby, and we're told that it was not possible for us to sit together and have a meeting, and that the police were patrolling, they were enforcing that curfew, they were enforcing the fact that people had to stay isolated and not together, so you had to distance yourself. Everywhere in the hotel was shut down. The restaurants, the gym, I couldn't even use the gym, It was amazing. I'm thinking, seriously, this is what the world has come to? But I thought about it. This isolation actually gives us a time to go back to our Creator, to bond, I remember giving a message, late last year, talking about refreshing in God's presence. And this is the time for us to refresh in His presence. This is the time we don't understand what is going on, but we know the God that we serve. We know that we are underneath His wings. He will keep us. We're safe. And it's a time for us not to entertain any fear, any worry. Do not panic. Just know that God has your back. As it has come, it will go. and God will take us through this. We will conquer together. It's been said that it's a war we're fighting, it's a war without guns, it's a war with our health, but this war will certainly be over. I know the God we serve is a good God, is a good Father. That's who He is. He will keep you, He will keep me, He will keep all our loved ones, and nothing will by any means come near us. Well, we'll take you through the video, and keep safe. Live your best life. Live your best life. God has given us this life to live, and live it in full. Let's know His purpose for us and live that purpose. We'll spend this time in meditation with Him. God bless you until I come your way again. Thank you very much. Terminal 5. You can see people all over. I'm going towards my own check-in area, and it's just been amazing. Hello. Hi. Thank you. Morning. It's so busy. That's good. Well, I know not as busy. Empty. Usually this place is filling up with people. As you can see. I'm not going to be waiting. I'm looking for a seat. I can grab a seat as soon as I come in. Before that, you will not get for a seat. So I'm ready for my breakfast. Keeping it healthy. Having a flaxseed granola. There's Scottish capers. There's some poached eggs. There's some cranberries to wash it down. Then after which, I may think of having a cup of tea or something. Yeah. So, like I said, not very busy here. Places are shut down. Restaurants. The only places opened are supermarkets and the pharmacies. Complete shutdown. People are not moving around. All the buses are running. The skeleton services, they say. Wow, this is really. So here I am at the airport, about to check in. Hopefully my flight is definitely going. You can see this is the international terminal, and you have very few people. This is scary. Europe. So this is the airport. Very few people. Before you come in, your temperature is checked. And you must show them your boarding pass before you are even allowed to entry into the and also the form that I was given yesterday show that. This is Europe. Solar power. Get used to this. I'm in Sofia, Bulgaria. This is a trip that I planned since January. And you saw me at the airport yesterday. We're bold, we're courageous. That's what the Bible tells us. And I took the flight. I came here, and upon arrival, we were told that we're going to be quarantined for 14 days because the place was now on shutdown. I argued with them. I put forward my case. I said I could have been quarantined. I needed to get back to London to my family. Well, I was checked, and I was allowed to go spend the night, and here I am, back and ready to go. So for everyone who's been so concerned about me, I'm going back to London now, and I'm sure be fine. My temperature was taken yesterday when I came in. My temperature has been taken again before I was even allowed entry into the airport, and I'm very fine. Like I said, we're covered, we're sealed by the blood of Jesus, and be safe. God bless you. Honestly, this is serious. Nowhere to eat, and they said no lounge. So everywhere is closed. Even the lounges are not opened. So it means that we just have to wait and hope that we get something on the plane. Moving around, people are on the streets. It's so busy in London. I am in the train, and I'm the only one in the carriage. There's no one in this carriage with me. It's just me alone. Shows that London is finally getting into it. Well, I have to go out because I need to go and get a refill of my medication. They've sent it to the pharmacy, and the pharmacy that they usually use for me is in my old area, so I have to go there and go and get it. So this is essential travel, as it were. And you should see me with my gloves and my mask. Well, I'm sure you can see me. Well, and here I have my gloves. So I'm ready.